The First Coast's most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
All right, here's some more numbers. I think facts certainly help when we're trying to figure out, well, it's been hot, but really how hot has it been? I think it kind of depends on how do you measure heat. Maybe you say, well, what have the actual high temperatures been? And at least so far this summer, we're not even quite halfway through, so far, the average temperature is 93.1 degrees. That's the 8th hottest so far. But many of us like to think of how does it feel? That is the heat index. And although that number hasn't been tracked well, typically the dew point, that is the higher the dew point, that's the hotter it feels through the day. And the morning lows don't drop below the dew point. So in many ways, if you just want to look at one number, we feel like look at the morning lows. And the morning lows have been averaging 73.4, which means so far this has been the second warmest, hottest, muggiest, And you say, we've had enough. We've had enough. What about fall? Well, there's different ways to get to fall. There's, of course, astronomical fall, which is the third week of September. I think for a lot of us, we're thinking about autumnal wear for our favorite football team, right? So weather team put these numbers together. In about 50 days, college football in full gear. That's not too long. Labor Day weekend, 52 days away. And then the Jags, 58 days. Just around the corner, folks. Here's some more good news, at least if you don't want to see a tropical cyclone developing. At least for the next 7 days, we're going to be watching a lot of systems come off the coast of Africa, but at least from now, and as far as we can see realistically in the future, about 7 days, we don't see any developing. Now, the intertropical convergence zone is beginning to lift to the north. That's the birthplace for the big ones that come off of Africa, but hey, at least for right now, it doesn't look like anything major happening about for the next 6 to 7 days. Let's go home. Maybe you start your morning out around the beaches with sunrise 6:34, just a light sea breeze during the afternoon. There's those warm river temperatures that's beginning to fire up the algae, unfortunately. If you're looking for the coolest place in Duval at sunrise, typically it's out around the beautiful Baldwin Rail Trail. Sunrise tomorrow morning, again out there, 6:34. But we do combine the heat with the humidity because that really is what matters, folks. And with increasing moisture, it's going to feel hotter over the weekend. And remember, 108, that's how it feels. That's getting to the dangerous levels. And we can see some dangerous levels by about Monday and Tuesday. On the other hand, it does look like we'll have an increasing chance of those cooling afternoon thunderstorms increasing tomorrow and then becoming more widespread as we go through the whole week.